Wall Street Pete, good morning. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit that like, you hit the subscribe. Talking about going on a ride and talking about going to the moon soon. How's everybody doing? It is Friday. Take a sip, buy the dip. And we're going to talk about possible scenarios, I believe. You hit the like and subscribe. Come on and enjoy this ride. So we're talking about a lot of things today. It is Friday, as I said, and you can see already in the background, right? So happy Friday to you. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. Become a part of the Wolves today. Hit the like and subscribe. 1.48K subscribers. Congratulations and thank you so much for your support every day. Trying to get to the 1.5 and beyond. We're going to bring you some Bitcoin news, crypto news, and a few things many people want to know, right? This is the area. This is the place where we come from. And you actually can finally see it, right? Pay attention definitely to mention the NYMEX, the U.S. flag where it's been, right? Where I took the picture. This is where I used to work. Probably lunchtime right here. A lot of people missing in the pit. This is where I used to work. This is where I used to thrive. I used to miss this place very much. Along the side here is where I probably used to work. No, the opposite end. The other side you can't see. I used to work on this side, but the other end of the building pretty much. This is probably the heating oil, depending on what floor we're on. But natural gas pit is probably in the back on the other side. Pretty cool though. But as you can see here, this is there's a white little cloth here. What happens is there's a guy who works in the ring, right? He's a runner. And what happens is when they buy and sell, they take the card that they sold and bought with and they throw it. And the card in the middle of the ring. And in this middle of the ring goes into the bottom to another process below where people then collect all the data and get stored and allocated into a computer. But it was pretty cool. I thought maybe you guys might want to be interested in that. Working from the NYMEX, this is where I used to work every day. There was a magnetic strip in here. You'd have to put it in. Basically, Young Buck, this is the place you used to work for, Paraboss, and we would just throw it in, get into the machine, get into certain buildings. Without this, you didn't have access to certain specific parts of the building. We had a specific chef, cooked us lunch and things, so just pretty fun. I skipped the music, so I figured I'd use that time for you guys to really pay attention to see where I'm from. Each and every day, it's beautiful to find out where somebody else is from, what's their background, and I know these guys specifically. Traded with them, so this is actually the heated oil, unleaded ring where they trade commodities on Wall Street. Pretty cool. This is one of the rings. Very few female walking around. There's not very many women around, as you can tell, so that was a very rare opportunity. But let's get into the crypto news and talk about a lot of things. Bored Ape Yacht Club, I could go over that today. That'd probably be something I'd like to talk about. I do believe that asset, the actual coin itself, you can buy at a low price now. And I do believe in this next bull run, this will be actually one of the assets that do move forward in a pretty quick, rather move. So Bored Ape Yacht, creator Yuga Labs, dominates NFT sales with 35% share. Pretty big right now, and as you can see here, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, and other projects tallied over 1/3 of the total NFT sales volume between the Q4 of 2022 and the first quarter of this year of 2023. So big deal. Lots to talk about there. Yuga Labs, the creator of the Bored Ape Yacht, continues to dominate. We talked about it. 35% of the shares up, and according to a new report by DAP Radar. So it's pretty exciting to see what's happening with the NFT market. A lot of people are getting excited. If you pay close attention, there's lots of news coming in. And, well, if you got a kid around, please, this is the time to get them out of here or lower the volume. If I had piece of article for XRP telling me that they gained positive momentum. Every time I took a shit to wipe my ass, I would no longer have to buy toilet paper. So once again, 2-minute article. This is April 27th, and this is Wall Street P keeping it real. I'm tired of hearing up, down, XRP looks good, up, they might be bad, they found some evidence, up, XRP. It's just like, it's going to be a long time, and I understand it is what it is. It's supposed to be something fascinating for the banking system. We get all that, but they're just halting it until they can find a resolution to get it in so they can get all their money and all their ways to get in. So why do we talk about Bitcoin a lot, right? Bitcoin, well, if we were to buy gold and we were to have to ship it, it would cost us $180 for every 100K, I believe. Talking about 4 packages worth $25,000. We've talked about this before on the channel. It's kind of annoying to think about that. When Bitcoin is digital, you can send it anytime. ICP up 10% currently in the last day here, as you can see. Cake coming up 7.5%, and RNDR as the leader right now, but we do have Solana up about 5% and some of the other assets. We're going to talk about some of the charts, some of the fun things that you like to go over. I'm just going to take a quick sip, if you don't mind, this morning, and I hope you're enjoying your Friday morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you may be watching the video, but I do enjoy the people here in the morning for the live, so let's get into it. As we have here, it could be the buyback of 2023 for the crypto market. We did talk about this. Currently, right now, total crypto market cap is 1.21 now as we refresh and get a little bit of volume in here now. What's happening? Well, I do believe that currently right now, I want to talk about Bitcoin first, but then we could do the analytics and all this technical stuff for Ethereum. But a lot of people are bullish on right now Bitcoin. Well, for me, in order to stay bullish, I'll tell you right now, how bullish are we? Well, I'm looking at a 31,300 to a 32,000 price. That's not really got me too excited, guys, ladies and gentlemen. What I see here is a big resistance move if we don't get this big tick up. So what I'm waiting for is a weekly chart, 2 days and 12 hours until Sunday, as you can see here on the right side in the green, ticking down for us. We need to stay and maintain above 30,600. So if you really want to see this price, if you really want to get excited, this is a weekly chart now. We need to get a price and we need to get the break above 30,600. I do need to finish a weekly candle. It's so important, guys. If you don't see how important it is, this blue line, I don't care about this 31.3, even though I said we could peak to it. I want to pay close attention. What do I have to do? I have to finish this weekly candle, which is coming in 2 days, right above about here, guys, for me to take this serious. And you can see here, we've come close a few times on the weekly here. So look at this weekly. We need to break above here, finish this weekly candle above to consider the May rally to be serious. If this does not happen, guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Even on the weekly, it looks pretty good. But I'm going to head to the daily. Daily chart for trading views. You can see here, I said Bollinger Bands were getting tight right here. That's what this is. Red moving averages with your green coming in tight. What happened? Well, we got a big pop to the upside, then a big move to the downside. Welcome to the volatility in crypto. So Bitcoin is now on the daily chart, showing you see here every time, and I want to show you here, I think it was the weekly that I did it, so let's see if I can get to it. I don't know where I lost it. How did I lose that? Well, that's kind of annoying. How did I lose that? Let's see if we can go back. Maybe I find it there. No, I did lose it, guys. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it here on the chart. Maybe it's on Ethereum. No, it was on Bitcoin. So on Bitcoin, what I'm looking for now, and this is exactly what I was looking for, the overbought zone. It's going to take some time, but if you see here on the weekly on this bottom oscillator, hit the like and subscribe because I'm going to reveal some pretty good stuff, and I don't know how it erased. Kind of annoying, I swear. This stuff gets aggravating. All right, so we're going to look at the last 2 times. Last time, November 2022 was the last time we were getting significantly I would say somewhere in the oversold zone, coming in here, oversold zone, coming in over here, oversold zone. That's November, the first of the year before that. So we're going to pay close attention to these oversold zones. And then what happens afterwards? I want people to really get this. If you really pay attention, well, what happened? Well, that's not what I meant to do. The bottom I meant to move. Here we go. If you see on the bottom, we get some zigzag top resistance reaches right there. That's what we're looking to repeat. I don't know if you can really see that clearly, but this is where we're heading. But we're heading to the upside, as you can see here. So right now, currently, we have to get to the overbought zone on Bitcoin. I'm trying to keep this as brief as I can. Every time we get to the overbought, what do we have? Well, we have some type of decline. Is that already happening? Yep, there it is. Overbought zone. Now, if we get to the overbought zone here, we could find ourselves getting a nice tick to the downside if we repeat each year after it did so. So it didn't happen again until over here. Then we got the dramatic fall, as you can see here, coming in. Didn't do it again until here. Got the dramatic fall coming in. It didn't look too big here until you zoom out, but it did fall. So that's what we're looking to do again. So if we break above the 30,600, guys, you got to watch this closely. 30,600 for Bitcoin would result in a I guess it would say, hey, the bull run's here. We're coming in. Nothing's going to stop us. And then we're possibly going to see this gap get filled. What happens is the gap gets filled. We're going to be finding ourselves somewhere anywhere from 39,000, even all the way up to a liquidity grab to 40,000 possible. So watch what happens, because then after that, major resistance. I think that this is where we may just hit resistance automatically. If you see it right here, we have to hit that a few more times before we can really talk about getting through, right? We'll see what happens. CME gap right here on the weekly is huge. We have a huge gap. What is the percentage on this? Well, if you can see, There is support at the 30,500, which is why we got to break above 30,600. That'll be on the title here. But 38,500 is my automatic price where I would take this. This is my strategy, not financial advice. Pay attention to this. This is where I would get out. 26% move for Bitcoin. So if you want to see the 26% move for Bitcoin on this gap, this is where I think we could fill. This is where I think we could stop. So although I do talk about a liquidity grab to 40,000, this is the line where I think we could get a nice big rejection where we would want to sell out if we got the momentum and broke through this gap. See how nice it is? So we will break above it. It's only a matter of when. We have to prepare you for that. What I would possibly get an opportunity for is to come back down to the 25,000, get an ultimate buyback to the 25,000, and then take this long position and dollar cost average if we do fall to the 24. As you can see, it's a possibility on this line. And then what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to take this entire long position all the way up to here. And hopefully when we do break through, we ask her for her phone number. Hey, 30,000 and a half. Hey, can I have your number? And she says no, and we get rejected. Well, we're going to keep dollar cost averaging on these lower prices until we get this boom all the way up to these price levels in May, or perhaps it's going to take till the middle of summer. I don't care what it takes, but I do see the 40,000, 48,000 price. We're talking 43 to 48,000 Bitcoin as my top for the year of 2023. So that's a pretty bold prediction. I've been talking about this since 2023 of January. Velo's on the move, not ignoring you, Gary. Pretty cool to hear about it. I don't have any Velo, so I'm not going over it right now, but I do want to talk about how Bitcoin could do this and how important that price range is. I would be dollar cost averaging out at here just to show you how much I mean it. I would correlate it to the same price if that's even, I'm not even going to get to the same color, am I? But I would try to do something like that and say, hey, this price I really love very much. I want you to understand this matches this level. I'm going to get out. Dollar cost average out here. Could get a liquidity grab to here. We could, so I'll just delete it. But let you know that that's what I'm looking for. There's a big gap here for Bitcoin. Getting back to Ethereum now real quick, if anybody wants to see. We're going to make this a 15-minute video. I'm trying to make this quick. Oscillators I love very much, right? These oscillators have been strong. They've been really strong for me. I don't know if you've noticed, this is where some of my TA or most of my TA has been coming from. Million prices. It's a mess here. It was daytime trading. That's what happens when you do that. But I'm opening up the weekly chart and I'm showing you here how we're just bouncing around, boring sideways action. We could retest, find the overbought zone on this weekly, which is great, right? But once we do it, look at the risk you're putting yourself in. Buy now at this top high. And yeah, of course, we're going to go up before we probably go down here looking at this, but I'll tell you right now, it's going to be the last hurrah for a minute until we resettle back down to this zone. So I'm looking for something rather like this. You can do that if you want, but if you see here on this buying zone, when was this buying opportunity? Well, the buying opportunity told you here, January 2nd. It was a Monday of 2023. This was a great buying opportunity. As you can see here, we were coiling up, finding super support at this level here at this 1187. Imagine for Ethereum in January. Nobody probably wanted to buy it at these levels. They were scared. And what happened now is we got a really big gain all the way to the upside here. This is a hot mess. I don't really want to show it anymore. Perhaps there's another one. There we go. As you can see here, though, we are hitting resistance over and over, and I do believe that we're going to get some resistance coming back down ultimately to the 1763 on that other chart I have. So I still think that's a possibility. I think that's where we get to 25,000 Bitcoin. All the other coins, looking at some of them really quick, I'm excited. Solana real quick. We could be trading 25 bucks rather sooner than later. I do see that being a relatively good opportunity here as we see 27, but looking at these prices here, as you can see the resistance on the weekly, well, that's about 25 bucks. So I would see big resistance coming at the 25. We'll see what happens for Solana, but like I said, look how high up we are on the RSI for the oscillator. These levels are pretty high. Yeah, they're bullish. We could move up, but it wouldn't be the risk versus reward. I'm going to wait for this to be a tick to the upside, get to the overbought zone, and then short this. I can't believe I'm saying it. Like I said, not financial advice, my strategy only. But you can see what's going on here. We're seeing a nice cup and handle come in. This could be rather bullish, but like I said, the momentum up concerns me because as I keep going and looking at all these prices, I really don't like where we are. I'm not really comfortable. I'm not really 100% happy. I will wait, though, as I got a 4-hourly. You can see here coming in. I will wait for the symmetrical pattern to tell me what to do as I will ease up and keep paying attention. So in this pattern here, this is a 4-hourly. If we want to get to the short-term time frame before we go, I'm looking at this, seeing here that I do have some support coming in. What is the price? Well, 28,000 right here, 28,064. We cannot break below that or we are in deep doo-doo. So pay attention to that currently at this time. As you can see here, creating new higher lows. This is good. Creating new higher lows every time we go. It'll be a low, but it'll be higher than the previous one. We'll continue to come up. If we could break through here, this is where I'm saying, this is where your 31,300 price couldn't come up to. If we come up and bounce off, it would be a nice W. Looking at this pattern coming in, that would be beautiful. But like I said, the risk versus reward momentum here is not getting me too excited. We need to get the weekly, and that's why I talk about that instead of the short-term time frame. Will it tell us where we're going? Hopefully it does. That's where I'm getting excited. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully that will be more helpful for you. Hit the like and subscribe. I do appreciate your reports. Velo, if you want to hear more about it, if that is a thing that you want to hear about, say, hey, can we talk about it? Literally. And I will do it for you. Can we do TA on Biconomy? Can I hear what you think about Dogecoin? Ethereum. We're here for you. It's not out of the realm. We can do that for you. It's not financial advice, of course, but this is some of the stuff we do. Used to work here in the trading pit. Lots of people screaming and yelling. I do miss this place very much. But this is where we're from. You know, this is our credentials, and this is why every time we do the video, we do talk about it. Because one, it's a place we miss, and we wouldn't be doing the videos every day if it wasn't because of this experience. We would not be here. We wouldn't be talking about crypto. We wouldn't even be trading. We wouldn't be caring about investing. We'd be like the rest of the world, like, I'm poor. I don't have money to invest. People don't understand that these are the hardest times to invest. And if you could somehow find a way through the hard times to invest, the only people who get richer are the rich during these times. Why? Because they have the assets. They have the money. They have the opportunity to buy these lows and these horrible prices that people are afraid to invest in to go lower. I understand the situation that you may be in. I get it. But who wants to listen to a guy with a stupid New York Giants do-rag thing on his head, right? Yeah, I get it. But that's why I say this is where we're from. This is what we do here every day. It's a great place to be. It's a wonderful channel. We have some really smart traders. Check us out. Do your own homework. Do your own research. That's what I tell everyone. It's not financial advice. We like to tell you what we're doing. We like to give you some ideas. Some of the projects I do enjoy coming into 2023 that I'm going to keep an eye on. Biconomy. Cardano. What's another one? Polygon, right? Polygon's at $1. It's got so many partnerships. Visa, Disney, Google now, Google iCloud, and all this stuff going on. It's like, how do you not realize that Bitcoin and crypto is the thing here coming? How do you not realize that digital assets, blockchain technology? You know what I did this weekend? Not this weekend. Oh, my God, this weekend. You know what I did yesterday? Talking about this weekend. I was thinking about it, and I said this weekend. I went to the Philly Zoo yesterday. Guys, I went to the Philly Zoo yesterday. I had cash on me. I figured, why not, right? A couple $100 on me. We'll buy whatever we want. My little one will have a great day. Maybe be able to spoil her today. Why not, right? It was a class trip. That's why we were there. We got discount tickets with a group. I'm ready to pay. I'm ready to pay for my parking ticket. $17 to park. It's a lot of money to me, I think, for parking. Not a problem, though. I'm going to pay it, right? We want to have a good time. We're not going to bitch about it. We do not accept cash. The fuck you mean you do not accept cash? Excuse my French to any little people running around. We are living in a time where we do not accept cash. Can I get Chris Tucker out here saying, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? We're in a time where we have to put signs up. We do not accept cash. Well, guess what? It's about as bad as going into a store and them saying we do not break $50 and $100 bills. What the fuck do we have the dollar bills for? What do we have these currency exchanged prices for? What do you have them for? That's all I'm getting at before I close the video. I was ready to pay in cash, and it's like they don't want to spread the Rona? Like, what are you talking about? What are we doing here? So the more and more I pay attention to what's happening and how we get to this digital stuff, and we have to pay I guess digitally or, with a card or whatever. We couldn't use cash. It's pretty insane that the U.S. dollar is continuing to be dissed, and the signs are continuing to flash you in your face, and you're still not buying what's happening here. That's what scares me the most. So I'll continue to do videos probably forever. Maybe one day we'll be doing different types of videos, but I'll tell you right now, it blows my mind. It blows my mind to live in the world we live in today and people still not understand what crypto is. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy some of the conspiracy things we do bring up here sometimes. But please hit the like button. It's very important. We're not making money. It's to get the algorithm through the roof. We need a comment, even if you're just writing blah, 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 blah. I'll write it with you. I'll fight with you and pretend, hey, you're an asshole. Hey, so am I. I love you guys very much. I do have a great follower supporting Cass here on this channel, and I thank you so much. It really is tough because a lot of these channels do have a lot of haters and a lot of negative stuff on there. Go read some of their comments. You're a loser. Go back to Burger King, flip burgers, this and all that. So I do love the channel very much, so please do not get that effed up. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. I do believe crypto is going to have rainy days, so if you're excited today to buy crypto, please remember, don't jump on these green candles. That may be the best advice if I'm giving any advice at all ever. It's not financial advice. It's just common sense advice. Really, think about that. Do not jump on green candles. Just because the candle's jumping up to the moon and it's flying doesn't mean you need to get in on it. You need to remember the times where everyone says, oh, crypto's dying, crypto's dying, crypto's dead. Oh, crypto's garbage. Oh, when you're not hearing that, that's when you get worried. Have a great day, everyone. Love y'all. Peace in and peace out.